All right, y'all. All right. I know what's going on today. I know what it is today. I hear the Lord asking on today, are you playing your cards in the way that you should win? Are you using the right cards? You have been dealt a hand. Have you sorted your cards out? Puts me in a mind state of someone playing spades and you're dealt your cards. You don't know. Okay, I get where this is going. I get where this is going. When the dealer deals your hand, you don't know what you're getting. You have to sort your hand out. On today, you are being nudged and guided to sort your hand out. I hear play in a sense to win. Play in a sense to win. Of course, enjoy yourself in the midst, but play in a sense to win. I hear a question being asked, do you know how to play the hand that you are being dealt? Are you able to maneuver with that? I hear someone saying, I don't have enough space. I hear a statement like, I don't have enough space. I'm Trump tight, so to speak, right? I'm Trump tight. I don't have enough space. Who has all the spades? You know how it go when you're playing cards. I know I don't have all the spades. Somebody at this table has to have the spades. Don't focus on who has the spades. Work your craft. Work your hand. Work what you have been given. In Ecclesiastes, I find it interesting that we're being told not to wait. In Ecclesiastes 11, verse 4, it says, he that observeth the wind shall not sow, and he that regardeth the clouds shall not reap. You know what that's saying? That's saying whoever is sitting around waiting on the perfect timing, let me not do this today. It look like it's going to rain. I don't think I can do this today. This is not something that I'm going to be able to do. Those are distractions and hindrances that's actually keeping you from playing a card you're supposed to play because you feel like the time is not now. Nah, I can't throw that out right now. Let me wait and see what everybody got going on. Then I'm gonna hit them with the wham down, flap, bop. No. Your time is now. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop. You know what? The timing will be better because I'm going to have this going on in my life at that point in time. I'll be out of debt with this. My money will actually be better because I'm actually planning right now. So I know for a fact that that's more so of the perfect time for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know what I'm doing. Timing is everything, right? You know, it's a time and a place for everything. Yes, now is the time for that. You actually have spade players that where, you know, you have two types of spade players. You have some where they save the best for last, and then you have some where they plan to win in the beginning. They're throwing out all the cards they know are good, that's going to draw in those decks, you know, so that they can stack up, so that they can level up, so they can have, you know, so that they can win. And then when they're getting short on something, they play even more strategically. They see how they can make this work. They see how they can make that work. Spray. That might have been meant for somebody. I don't know where spray came from, but you can decipher that on your own. Spray, really? Okay. Play diligently to win, not so much as, oh, I'm competing with the next person. Play to win and be a better person for yourself, because that's what you want for yourself. Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Focus on your own hand, right? And 11 verse 6 says, in the morning sow thy seed, and in the evening withhold not thy hand, for you knowest not whether shall prosper, either this or that, or whether they both shall be alike good. It didn't say in the afternoon sow thy seed. It didn't say at night sow thy seed. It said in the morning. Like how they say the early bird gets the worm. The early bird gets the worm. You know what? I encourage you guys to read the book called It Just Came to Me. And I haven't read it yet, but it had hit my spirit to the point where I was like, okay, it's something in that book that I need to hear. And I went to the library looking for it, which they did not have. And so I'm glad that this actually resurfaced, because I'm going to look online or something and see how I can go about ordering that book, or, you know, finding some type of work I can do so that I am able to order that book. And for the ones whose finances are shaky right now, and you feel like there is only so much you can do, utilize yourself. You have something, some type of gift or something you're good at that you can offer and be compensated for, even in the midst of you finding employment. So you don't have to just seek someone that's willing to help. Not saying nothing's wrong with that. And I just came to this realization a couple days ago. Offer yourself. Hey, I'm trying to make this happen. Is there anything that I can do for you, you know, so that I can do the things that I'm trying to do? Sell yourself. I'm great at this. I'm great at this. I'm able to do this. Show your resume, so to speak. Show your spiritual resume, so to speak. Your physical resume, so to speak. A resume is important, right? And you ain't always got to respond to things either. Just tell people henceforth, check my resume. Just check my resume. You get what I'm saying? Certain things people don't know until they check your resume. Just tell them, check my resume, right? So in the morning times are very sacred and it's very powerful. But back to that book. That book is called The 5 a.m. Club. I be setting my alarm to 5:30, and I end up going back to sleep and waking up around 5:40 something. And here I am getting ready around 6 o'clock. And I'm just like, man, I'm setting my alarm for this time, but I'm getting up closer to the 6 o'clock mark. And I be wishing I would have gotten up at 5:30. So when it comes to this 5 a.m. club, I'm just going to try. I'm going to push for and aim for and succeed in 5 a.m. Something in me tells me I need that for myself. And it may be something you need for yourself too. So just look up the book, The 5 a.m. Club. I forgot exactly who it's by, but I will post it in the comment section so you guys can know. But yeah, in the morning, sow your seed, and in the evening, withhold not thy hand. Sow your seed and then put in the work. Water it, make it happen. Do everything that you can possibly do to know that you did all you could do. Let me say that again. Do everything that you can possibly do to know that you have done everything that you possibly could have. That's you not withholding your hand. It's not enough to speak these things. It's not enough to sow a seed. Oh yeah, I sowed my seed. I planted it in the ground, but you didn't water it. You didn't tend to it. What if you needed to put manure around it? You know, what if this? What is that? And watch your seed. There are different types of animal that or livestock that comes to eat what it is you have planted. And so likewise, when it comes to people you are telling these things to and interacting with, are they going to tend this with you, water this with you? Are they going to tend this with you, water this with you? You know what I mean? Or will they try to devour it? Do not let the left hand know what your right hand is doing. I personally feel within myself that the only time that we should speak on a vision is when the other person needs to play a part in it, or if you're around a kindred spirit, a like-minded spirit, a kindred spirit, like-minded, like-hearted, same way spiritually. They have a high love for themselves because they know who they are. They know who's their father. They know where they come from. They depend and lean on and have confidence, faith, belief in the Most High. And they actually are about that, are about flourishing, are about implementing. They're courageous, they're bold. They can give you insight on resources on how to keep your field tended. Those are the only ones you should be giving or speaking your vision to, because if you speak it in the presence of the wrong person, it can die. It can die. You don't know what will prosper, either this or that, or whether they both shall be alike good. You don't know which seed that you're planting is going to sprout first. You honestly don't know. Some may come up at the same time. That's tenfold. 2 at a time, 3 at a time, or it might be one individually and then a month from now 4 coming up at the same time. All right. And I'm going to end this by saying, do you know what is in your hand? And we're going to close out with Acts 14, 2-3. Some of the Jews, however, spurned God's message and poisoned the minds of the Gentiles against Paul and Barnabas. But the apostles stayed there a long time, preaching boldly about the grace of the Lord. And the Lord proved their message was true by giving them power to do miraculous signs and wonders. I just spoke on this last night. Well, I just spoke on this last night from my spirit. My spirit spoke on this last night through me, is what I'm trying to say. And I didn't. My spirit did. Let me correct that. And for this to have come up this morning is a confirmation for me, and I want it to be a confirmation for you as well. Listen now, when you're on a different path, you're going to have individuals come after your reputation and try to poison everyone else's mind about it. Some of the Jews, however, spurned God's message. They spurned it. They threw it out the window. They threw it out the door. They pushed it aside. They pushed it to the back burner. They negated from it and poisoned the minds of the Gentiles against Paul and Barnabas, talking about them, throwing on their name. And you're going to have that happen to you. That comes with the territory. But do you know how to maneuver and play that hand? I love you guys so